This is my Nikon N900. Pretty cool camera, back from the 90s. It has sort of a retro look to it here. Um, I like it because of that. The design is really slick on the outside. It has that touch of the 90s. It's a good camera. Actually, it's a very good camera. It's big brother, the F5. Um, I've got that one as well, and that's a very exotic camera because it's made out of titanium and whatnot. Whereas this one here, a lot of plastic in the outside here and here and here. Inside, underneath, it's all aluminum. It's good and firm. It's a tough bastard. But it's just it just has that couple steps down from my F5. But it has some pluses above the F5 that I know and I enjoy. There's features within the use that the F5 does not have. And in some cases, I would steer to this one here versus that one. This is a film camera as well. It does prove to take pictures very well. Handles 35mm film, and I have no problems with that at all. I don't have a lot of selection of lenses for it. I've got this one lens for it right now. Well, I've got more lenses, but this is the one I put in right now. But the body itself, like I said, it's a tough camera. Again, it was one of my eBay purchases a few years back, of course. But the seller at the time could not deduce what was wrong with it. It would not turn on really and work at all. So he sold it as is, and I got it for a really cheap price. In fact, it wasn't even $100. And it was a buy it now. And I had to get it. The clue here, and it wasn't even $80 at that time. So, with that kind of price, I had to get it. This camera and the F5 both have a system inside that have a lot of electronics, a lot of feedback. And because of that, it has the ability to go and check what the camera was doing at the time it took the picture. With that, I was able to deduce what this camera was doing and what it was not doing correctly. And once I knew all those, I was able to steer around them, I guess I'd say. I was able to use the camera and understanding what it could not do at that time. I could steer around that, and I can get great pictures. I actually get exceptionally good pictures with it, but I can't do it on the fly. Where I take the camera out and shoot a bunch of pictures, do all these changes and everything out in the field. I cannot do it with this camera, unfortunately. If I know what I'm going to be doing, what I'm going to take pictures of prior to going out, I can get the camera set generally okay, take it out, use it, and it's fine. If it has any extremes that I have to adjust for out in the field, I can't do that. That's where I get my F5 out. That's the big dog of the cameras I have, so I'll get that one out and handle the job. But this one, really, I got it for cheap money. I couldn't resist, not getting it. So you can see it's got a a good size build to it, much like the F5 I've got. We take a little tour around the outside here. I'll just flip it over here. It's sort of front heavy a bit here. So you can see here it's got that modernistic look to it. Very slick on the outside. But has some features and clues about the Nikon family right here with that red. Now the particular camera I've got here, it took some, was sort of worn out a little bit on the outside. So let me get this sort of straightened out here so it stands up here, please. There, that'll stand up for me. So you can see where I've done some, you know, fixing up here on the outside to fix cosmetics because it was pretty ugly. Back here, you got some scratches in that area there, so I got some foam covering there and stuck it on there as if it was something to be there. I don't know, I just wanted to pretty it up a little bit. Around the corner here, you know, there's familiarity with the Nikon F5, where the connection here is much the same. Back is exactly the same. And here's that modernistic look again here. But the functionality is the same. It's just that the dials and the look of it is just sort of, you know, 80s, 90s. Well, how'd you like my N90s Nikon? It's a cool camera in a retro style, but functionality, it's pretty cool. It has good features in it. Features like its brethren there, the Nikon F5, you know, the pro camera. But going down one level to this camera here, you really don't lose too much at all. I mean, the F5's got a really slick titanium body and all that, whereas this one here has got a little bit more plastic to it. But as far as the workings, the features, it really is sort of tops too. In fact, there's a couple features in this one here that the F5 does not have. They're probably retro, you know, cool nichey stuff that was included. But functionality, it's a great camera. I hope my tour gave you a little, you know, clue of all the features it has. I try to do a quick tour, and it's sort of sloppy the way I do it, but it gives you an idea of what it can do and what it can do, kind of thing. But, you know, I really do like it. Of course, I have a lot of cameras I've collected, and it takes me a little bit to get around all of them, you know, to use them all. But I intend to get this running. This is a film camera, so I got to be sort of aware of the film I have in the fridge. But it's a good camera, right? It's solid. It's very solid. You know, if you just disregard the plastic in it, you've got a very solid camera in your hand. So I hope you enjoyed. as usual, thanks for joining YouTube here and watching me here. So thanks a lot for that. And as always, you take care, be well, as always, and so long.